Hey, T Barb. Hi, Terry. Hi, Maria and Elena and Denise and LaFrance and Carla and Bing and Puppy Talk and Marby, Sharon, Susan, Becky, Selfish Wing, Shirley, Renee, Susan, Wendy, Lori, Jeanette, Sandra. I'm sorry, the comments are just swinging by. So, hey, hi, HBC. Hi, 2535. Hey, Noel and Frosty Bean. Sorry, the comments are flying by. Hi, Anne and Lily B and GM Dave, Sylvia. And I didn't refill my water. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm not using StreamYard. I'm on the actual YouTube live button. Hold on, you guys. Let me go refill my water because that's the one thing when I came down here. Okay, I'm back. All right, hold on. I forgot to do something else too. I swear to goodness. Let me see. What am I doing in here? How's everybody doing today? And I can't read your comments because I'm trying to do something else. Okay, let's see. What are you guys saying? Hey, CJ, CG. Okay. I am feeling much better, Cardamom C. It's just the air out here is really bad from all the fires. So it's, it is what it is. Hey, Sunflower. Okay, so I got some questions here. We all just heard of the news that the aide to John Durham has just resigned in protest over the politicization of the Durham report. So I had a few questions on that. I wanted to ask, what is Barr planning to do with the report? What's in the report? I wanted to know why Barr and Durham went to Italy to gather information on the origins of the Russian investigation. I wanted to know what did they gather on that trip, and what will be the result of the report, and will it have any impacts? Okay. I wanted to look at Barr next month and in November. I wanted to look at Barr after the Trump administration. I wanted to take a look at Spanky himself in October, November, December, and then in 2021, no grand tableaus today, none. I want to see, where is the little demon, Rudy Giuliani, and what is he currently working on? Are you guys familiar with Denise Siegel? the astrologer here on YouTube, Denise Siegel. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, I just got a text message from Johnny. You guys watched Denise Siegel. I watched her video yesterday and I could not figure it out simply because Peanut came over, took over the TV. I guess yesterday was opening day for football. So I didn't get to watch any news at all. So I was upstairs while he was down here watching football. I was upstairs and I was watching Denise Siegel's video and I could not figure out why she was talking about that toothbrush. The toothbrush that was going crazy. And I could not understand how she was linking the electric toothbrush flashing and going crazy in her bathroom to a hit that she was getting about World War III. Couldn't figure it out. Left, watched the video, thumbs up. Didn't do anything about it. Because I couldn't figure it out. And then today I was, how you get the recommendations on YouTube. I got a recommendation for the Rachel Maddow show, which I missed yesterday because Peanut was watching TV. And according to another excerpt from the Woodrow book, we were on the verge of a nuclear war with North Korea. There's an excerpt there that Rachel Maddow was reporting that Mattis was sleeping. Yes, it was from the video. She reposted it. It was a video that she had taken back in April 2017. It's up on her channel. Her name is Denise, Denise. Last name is Siegel, Seigel. It's freaking bizarre. But when I was watching it, you guys, I couldn't figure out why she was saying that because I had missed the Rachel Maddow show that evening. And then I saw it today. And again, from the excerpts of Woodrow's book, Mattis had been sleeping at his office because he was like, we were this close to nuclear war with North Korea. Spanky was willing to scorch the earth so that he can feel like a big man. Yeah, he was sleeping at the Pentagon. Mattis was sleeping at the Pentagon because we were that close. And then he went to church and started praying. Exactly, Renee. So if you guys have not seen that video from Denise Siegel, she posted it yesterday. It is a repost from a video she did April 2017. She reposted it yesterday. And the title is, in light of Woodrow's book, I am reposting this from 4/17. But I didn't know what was happening because I hadn't watched any news. And then when I saw the replay of Rachel Maddow this morning, my jaw hit the ground. I was like, holy crap. I sent it to Johnny and Jenny. I sent it to Ona. I was like, I could not figure this out yesterday when I was watching it, but holy shit, she was on point. So I want to see what stopped him. More news came out today that Donald Trump had ordered the U.S. Treasury to stop payments, and the money was secretly siphoned. The U.S. Treasury secretly siphoned, I think it was over $4 million that was supposed to be going to the New York firefighters and medics and everybody else that was at the front lines after September 11th for medical. There's people that are still fighting cancer to this day from being exposed to toxins from September 11th, that money was stopped and it was secretly siphoned somewhere else. That money had been appropriated by Congress under the FDNY World Trade Center Health Program. I want to know what the outcome, what that outcome is. And then today it also came out on the news. I saw it on Twitter. My phone's up there charging because I almost killed it. Hi, Carol. The Associated Press just released an article today that Mike Pence is set to host an event on Monday, the 14th, with QAnon backers. It's not a rally, it's like a fundraiser being held by a couple, a man and a woman. The woman I know raised, or she donated $220,000 to Trump's campaign. But he's supposed to go, Kelly Goifel, whatever the hell her name is supposed to go. A couple of Republicans are supposed to go, and I don't know if there's like a senator going or not. He's supposed to go to a QAnon fundraiser on Monday. So that's like the merger of the Republican Nazi Party and the QAnon militia cult. That's what I'm going to call it. It is now the Republican Nazi Party. If you don't like that, don't come at me. I'm just speaking the truth. And if you do come at me, have fun. I want to know if Pence is going to attend. So those are the questions that I have. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Who knows if we're going to divert and go different routes. I got the news over here on super low because in case anything else breaks. So I want to know, what is Barr planning to do with the Durham report? What is Barr's plan with the Durham report? What is Barr's plan for the Durham report? Can I get some thumbs up, you guys, please? I know there's 319 in the room and 96 thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. Let me see. What is Barr planning with the Durham report? What is Barr planning? Hey, Mystery Achiever, I just started. What is Barr planning with the Durham report? What is Barr planning with the Durham report? Sorry, I'm on my living room on that little table again. I don't even know if this isn't even a table. I don't even know what to call it. What is Barr planning with the Durham report? Planning. Hey, Impish, thank you so much, my dear. What is Barr planning? Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, Adrian, sweetie, what are you doing? What you doing, girlfriend? I'd love to send you an invite, honey, but I'm on the YouTube live, not on StreamYard, because StreamYard only gives you 24 hours a month, and I've been blowing by them. But thank you so much. I'd love to do a reading with you sometime. And we should. Adrian's birthday's coming up next month, and I know Jay's birthday's coming up next month. Ian's birthday's coming up next month. Lynn, from Lynn Tarot Readings is coming up. Her birthday is the same day as my birthday, so we should have one ginormous party for everybody. Let's see. Okay, what is he planning with the Durham report? Wow. Okay. I'm going to see if I can bring you guys down. Again, I'm using those big cards, so I don't know if it's going to all fit. Top row, storks. Heart. Child. Birds. And writer. That's coming up. Okay. Bottom row, lilies. Whip. Crossroads. Coffin. And mice. Read in a forward narration to change something that he's passionate about and have new hearings. That's the news that's coming out. The feedback, the news, the visitors, it all has to do with elevating and changing something into something new. Discussions that he's had. Down here, this is talking about patience. However, there's going to be a lot of fighting over the elections because there's something here that he's looking to close and then steal and take away from it. It's almost like using it to invalidate the results of, because this is what's delivered. This is what is final. The crossroads, Knights over here to the writer. So it's what's delivered out of the elections here. And he's looking to shut it down this way, end it, and steal. News of stealing. What's interesting is that I asked for what is he planning to do with the report. But he's going to change something in there. There's going to be a change and an upgrade. Change and upgrade. Change or an upgrade. What is he doing here? Hold on. Like it's like it's almost like this is like some sort of an advancement in the elections, advancing in the polls, adding to something in the polls here, adding to something in the elections, new elections here. New elections, small elections, conversations that come to an end, and news of thievery here. New thievery. Something here about an older child, quite possibly. A lot of arguing and news about the election, but this has to do with the report. So this is the card of November. I don't have any cards here for October. Right across, a change of heart, new conversations that are being, he's looking to change hearts and change the results of the election. And when that doesn't work, shut it down and have a redo, have a repeat. It doesn't work. Whatever he's trying to plot here, it comes to an end and he loses it. Okay. So I don't want anybody freaked out, or try to use that to perhaps shut down the elections. But like I said, he can't. The Constitution states what it states. So you can't just change shit on a whim unless he's planning to hold a constitutional convention. Like, that shit ain't gonna happen. Hold on, you guys. Okay, let me go back over here. Okay, so we asked that one. I want to see what is in the report. What is in the Durham report? What? Well, this is Adria, this is not a channel for kids. So if there's an adolescent here, they can just see themselves out. Hey, Ona. What is in the report? What is in the Durham 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 report? What's in the Durham report? Sorry I take forever to shuffle, you guys. It's just, hey, Johnny. I do it till it feels just right. Okay, so. Thank you, Indira. Okay, let's see here. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let me bring you all down so you can see what I got. Mountain. Let me see if I can bring this down. Okay, nope, it's not going to fit. Okay, mountain rider. Key. Fox. And stars. Okay, that's the top row. Bottom row, storks. Child. Woman. Sun. And house. Okay, let me go back up here so I can try to see what you guys are saying. There's been a delay. Procrastination, perhaps a big problem, but that's cleared and there's news coming forward of an important investigation, but that investigation clears something or someone. It clears here with it lands over the house, it clears the administration. However, that investigation gets illuminated for fraud, manipulation, deceit, cunning. It's manipulation, deceitfulness, smoke and mirrors, and it gets seen for what it is. It's false. This whole thing is going to be false. It's fabricated to manipulate and clear the administration, but people are going to see through that. I don't know. There's something really important here around a woman, because it's key in woman, central to the reading. No, it's always a woman, Johnny, and it's an important woman too. And I have no idea who this would be. It's a woman. There's something here really important around a woman. But the way that this report is done, it's like they manipulate it to clear the administration and clear the house. And it's like they identify one woman in particular here and put something on her as if she were the one that was manipulating and doing stuff. Does that make sense? Overcoming obstacles, new information in regards to an important woman, a fraud that comes to light, and clearing the administration. Now, the key is over the woman. I'm wondering if this is Clinton. I'm just wondering. I have no way of knowing. I'm wondering if this is Clinton, because she's got the key over her head. It was an important woman who was geared towards success and winning the White House. Okay. And then things changed for her, and that's what brought the investigation. Okay. So it's almost like, I don't know why I'm getting like Clinton on this. I could be totally wrong. Because what started the Russia investigation was Clinton losing. I mean, so, and there was a change for her, and she was supposed to be the new successful woman that got into the White House. And when things didn't turn out that way, that's the spin they're going to put on it. Like Hillary Clinton was supposed to win the White House, and when she didn't, they fabricated this whole thing, this whole fake investigation. So it's like they tried to change things and flip it and manipulate it here to pin it on her or another woman. So yeah, I know that, Cynthia. And then last night during the live stream, we got that there was going to be a resignation. So I don't know, because it was Letter and Lily's like resignation. Because she was supposed to be successful. There's something in that report about an important woman, and then an investigation to clear her and change it for her success. But then again, this is spin. Okay, they're going to spin it like that. Hold on, you guys. Let me find something for you real quick. It's like they spin it here with the what do you call this? The storks. They change it. They change the story. Hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so for those of you guys that have not watched, I am going to be posting Denise Siegel's YouTube video right there, the one that I was talking about earlier in the live stream. I just posted it to the comments section. The repost of her video that she did from April 2017. If you guys haven't watched it, Sunflower, I would urge you to hop on it. And like I said, I couldn't figure out why she was talking about that. Yeah, I know, Noelle. Let me see. Okay. I want to know. Next question. Next question. Yeah, I know, Ona. I sent it to you. I was like, holy hell, what the hell? Because I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't figure out why that video was up. Let me see. I want to know, next question, why did Barr and Durham go to Italy? They were supposed to be there to gather information on the origins of the investigation, but let's just see. Why did William Barr and John Durham go to Italy? Why did William Barr and John Durham go to Italy? Why did John Durham go to Italy? Okay, I just pulled a line of 7. And, they're reporting that they went there to find the origins of the investigation. So I got the cross is my first card. Coffin. Dog. Birds. Tree. Mountain. And rider. A painful ending. Some sort of a painful ending. And then they went to talk to a friend about the roots of something, but they were blocked. They were blocked from getting that information. And it looks like they didn't get what they were looking for here, because it's mountain and then rider. A painful ending, a painful closure. The coffin is something that's closed off. It's like they were trying to get, either they were trying to hide something, which I tend to see the book as something that you're trying to hide, but it's like they're trying to close something off, trying to end something, trying to end suffering. Suffering comes to an end. Punishment comes to an end. Regret, remorse, guilt, shame, all of that comes to an end. It's like it closes down. And they went to go talk to someone that like a loyal person, to get to the root of the problem, but they didn't get it. They got some really bad news, painful news. They were perhaps blocked from something that was concealed, blocked from something that's closed off to them. And deeply rooted loyalty. And then there was some sort of a meeting, a negotiation, a conversation, a phone call, No more than 7 to 12 people. It's like a small group of friends. Cross dog tree rider, a suffering friend, and news about their growth, their stability, how they're rooted. So, something that's closed off and talking about problems, talking about delays, talking about obstructions, talking about a mountain of problems. But they were there for meetings. But it's like they didn't get access to what they were wanting to get access to at the end of the day. Let's ask, what did they gather in that trip? Because this is saying that they walked away with what they didn't walk away with anything. It's like if the dog is representative of our allies, they didn't tell them shit. Let me see. What did William Barr and John Durham gather on trip? What did William Barr and John Durham gather on their trip to Italy? What did William Barr and John Durham gather on their trip to Italy? What did William Barr and John Durham gather on their trip to Italy? What did William Barr and John Durham gather in their trip to Italy? What did William Barr and John Durham gather from their trip to Italy? What did they gather? Okay, so there's news about a man in power. They were satisfied with something that came from a new direction or something that gave them a path forward, a different route. Sorry, I got the lilies, the stars, also technology, something here with technology. Anchor, bouquet, rider, man, bear. So they delivered news to a man that's in a position of authority, a man that's the boss, a man that's spanking. So they brought him back news of a peaceful new direction to secure happiness, gifts, joy. They brought him back good news. That's for sure. But what the hell is this? It's like technology that is secured, technology about security. This isn't like national security because I don't have anything here that says national security, but there's something secured on like electronics. Hold on. Did they gather intelligence? Intelligence. Did they gather intelligence? Probably, Johnny. No, they did not. They did not gather intelligence. They brought him good news about something that has to do with technology that secures his happiness and brings him good news about his power. And then I asked for clarifiers. Did they gather intelligence? Tower. Woman. Snake. No. This is talking about a woman in government that is a liar. Isolated woman that is a liar. An ambitious woman that's a liar. They're gonna spin this thing and pin it on Clinton and tie it to her somehow, that she was supposed to win and blah 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 blah, and this was bad and she didn't win, so they launched this whole fake investigation, yada yada. And then those right there were to clarify if they got intel. This is saying no, they didn't get intel. They got little bits and pieces because they were shut off from the big stuff. They were not allowed to see the big stuff from the previous reading that we just did. But either way, they delivered to Trump good, happy news. Let's see. Let me see. Will the Durham report have an impact on the elections? Hey, AQ. Will the Durham report have an impact on the elections? Will the Durham report have an impact? Any impact on the elections? Durham report have any impact on the elections? No, the Durham report does not have an impact on the election. I got the Tower, which is government, Moon, career, book, secrets, and knowledge. Two neutrals and a positive. It's saying government, career, secrets, government, career, knowledge. So then I asked again for clarifiers. Lilies, Clover, Fox. No, it's all manipulated, all contrived, smoke and mirrors. It's self-serve. It's like self-serving, opportunistic. sort of stuff. It doesn't have any impact on the elections, if that makes any sense at all. Let me see. And there's also something there about government stuff that's classified as well, with the tower, moon, and book. Okay. Everybody hanging in there? I don't even know how long I've been on. For entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Thanks, Sunflower. 46 minutes. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Either way, get your asses out to vote, you guys. Because they're going to be throwing crap at the walls to see what sticks. And at this point, they're going to be throwing everything. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me try this again. I'm trying to do a box spread, and the man landed all the way at the end. It was showing gaslighting the public, big, huge problems within a committee or at a party, some sort of a congregation, and he's successful in something that he is rooted in. So let me try this again. Thank you, Sunflower. Again, it doesn't want to show me. Okay. I'm trying to do a box spread on him for October, and he's landing all the way at the end, meaning I can't pull 4 before, 4 behind. So I got the lilies. the heart, the man, which is bar, the whip, and the letter. So I'm assuming that this letter is an actual reference to the Durham report because it's showing that it's critical, and he gets a lot of backlash for it. Let me see if I can take a look at him in November. Okay, I can look at November. I think I'm going to do something different for October because it wouldn't let me. Okay. November 2020. November 2020. Okay. First column down vertically. Mice. Oh, goodness. Child. And tower. Next column down. Tree. Him and then a woman. Next column over. Fish. Mountain. Bouquet. Taking away and then making government and courts, institutions themselves smaller. The mice takes away, the child is something small. Small institutions, small government, small courts, just take away everything from the institutions themselves. He is deeply rooted, and then there's something with him and a woman. I don't know if this is his wife or who it is. There is money that is blocked. And then bribery. There's something here about missing money that was gifted by government on the corners. Missing money that was gifted by government, missing money that was aided to the government. And then there's money that was blocked as an aid. So that goes back to perhaps the Ukraine. There may be something coming up again. I'm not quite sure because I only pulled a box spread. Perhaps about the aid from Ukraine that was withheld because it's saying missing money, aid, generosity, gifts from government. Money that was blocked, that was a gift. He's anxious about something that is deeply rooted in regards to his money, his business, his abundance, prosperity, stocks, the markets, import, export. He's worried about the growth of money. Also with the fish, the mountain, and the bouquet, if the fish is in reference to the economy, there's a block and a delay there. Like money and the economy slows down. Trade slows down. Not that, we're doing great with trade because Spanky's shit all over that. Let me see, what is this line? He's facing a huge problem, a mountain of problems come November, because it's Child Man Mountain. A naive man that has a huge problem. A younger man that's facing a mountain of problems, and it looks to be around money and business. Worried about a child that had something to do in a tower also. A corporate woman that is happy, a corporate woman that is gifted, a official woman that is gifted. I'm not sure who this is, if this is Kamala Harris, because she's got the tower right before her. And again, these are multi-layered. There's a huge problem with growth. Also a huge problem with health, quite possibly to do with the head. And a woman that's younger, a woman that is a child here in government as well. Nervous about a child in the government, nervous about a child in a tower, nervous about a child that is institutionalized or going to court. Nervous about a child that could be facing confinement, because there's a woman that's very gifted and she's in government, like really, really gifted. So I don't know if this is also Letitia James showing up in November as well. And that kid is looking to him to save his ass, because he's got a mountain of problems. Okay, so he's probably going to be trying to bail out Junior come November as well, or Eric. It's Eric that they're going after, and Letitia James is going after him because it's Tower Woman Bouquet. There's money that's missing, money that has been stolen, so that's probably Eric. He's worried. Hey, thank you, Tiwa. He's worried about, okay, so we did out November. It's like it's only like a small worry for him, though. It's like he's not taking that seriously. There's something going on with this kid that he's blocked from. He's blocked from it. There's a barrier between him and that institution. So that could be in regards to being blocked from Letitia James. Also, the health of a woman that has been institutionalized, that had stuff to do with little kids that were being stolen. Does that make sense? She's institutionalized. I'm thinking that's Ghislaine and her health. The tree is not close to her, it's over him, but they fall down the same line. New money, new business, children, quite literally a child for money, a child as a transaction. A woman that has money, a woman that has transactions. A hospital. Thank you, the square peg. There's a hospital here with the tree knighting down to the tower. I'm going to look at Elaine. Because I'm seeing a lot of women here. I'm seeing Ivanka. I'm seeing Eric Jr. I'm seeing Eric Don Jr., Ghislaine Maxwell. Ivanka. 1, 2. This kid here. There's another man here. Who is that man? The fish, I'm thinking, is Mnuchin. There's something going on with Mnuchin. The fish is the king of diamonds. Down the diagonal, fish, man, tower. Fish and tower is like a bank or an institution that has money. So perhaps like the Department of Treasury or something like that, where Mnuchin is at. Mnuchin's going to be running into some problems too. And he's going to be very worried about the huge mountain of problems that he's moving into. There's some sort of an offer coming in though. And there's a woman in government that brings him an offer, but it has to do around a child that was stealing out of an institution, out of an enterprise. So that's probably Eric. And I'm seeing Ghislaine too. Let me look at Ghislaine Maxwell real quick, you guys. Here goes my snotty ass allergy nose. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, Ari Melber's on. Thumbs up if you think he's hot, because I think he's super cute. Hey, Maria Costa, muchas gracias. Yeah, now he's talking about withholding money from California because of the wildfires, as if there's not Republicans that live in California. No, it doesn't, Sunflower. I'm going to look at him here in a little bit. Let me get to this Ghislaine person. Hold on. Linda, this thing, I got that at Pottery Barn. It's made out of, like, I think these are bamboo sticks. It's just a big, huge wheel. It's just one big, huge wheel. Let me see. Ghislaine Maxwell, October. Ari Melber looks so cute when he has a 5 o'clock shadow, you guys. He's so handsome. Ghislaine Maxwell in October. Ghislaine Maxwell in October. You should, Sunflower, because the little hottie's on TV right now. Cutie patootie. 2, 3. Oh, this is not good. I'm looking at Ghislaine in October. Johnny, he's just so handsome. And like what I don't like, most guys on MSNBC, they're all clean cut and shaven, and then Ari's like kind of scruffy. He's a very handsome man. Okay, so I got the garden, first line down, the cross. Yeah, I wish. I wish, sunflower. The snake. Second column down, the fox. The woman. The birds. Next column down, the bear. The lilies. The scythe. Corners of this is there's something here with the public, with her network, her congregation, okay, where she's at, her community. Someone powerful is sneaking in. There is, hey, John, thank you. If you can hook me up with a hot date with Ari, I'd be so thankful for that. He is such a cutie, but I'm a married woman. I shouldn't be saying that. So anyways, back to this reading. The community that she's in, which is in the public, you know, she's in jail right now. She's cut off from her power, and she lies, and she's in big trouble. She's suffering and praying her ass off. Like Johnny was saying the other day, this woman has probably never prayed a day in her life, like what Johnny and Adrian were saying the other day. If you guys had watched them on Jace's show, that woman probably has never prayed a day in her life, but right now she's praying her ass off, because it's garden, cross, snake. So it's like she's suffering where she's at right now, probably praying for peace or relief or something, because it's cross, woman, lilies. She's suffering, but then there's peace for her. Does that make sense? Thank you, Catherine. She's suffering, but then there's peace. She's suffering in that community, and there's big trouble for her. There's someone watching her behind her back. They're covert to see what she has to say, because she talks. She's meeting. There's gossip around her. She's talking. There's an authority figure. Could be a large, heavy-set person that comes by for whatever reason, peacefully, and then the scythe is something sudden that happens. It's a rupture. It's a decision. This is danger. This is an accident. She has an accident in public. It's like the corners down the diagonal is garden, woman, scythe. It's like she's cut off from society, and it's also like the community that she's in, and then there's an accident. She's powerful. Her finances, because it's bear, woman, snake. Her finances, her power, and then she's lying. A fraudulent woman is speaking. She's suffering or looking for peace. She's suffering, and then there's peace. Suffering for a long time. A network of suspicious power on the top with the garden fox bear. A network of suspicious power. A network of very covert people in power. And fraudulent finances too. It could be prayer for peace and suffering, and then there's peace, serenity. There's a peaceful community here, a park that's peaceful, or some sort of a resort. Suffering under power. Finances are difficult. Her power becomes a burden. Manipulating and lying. Manipulation is cut off. Talking in the public, meeting in the public, congregations, parties, and talking to power, talking about power, talking to finance, talking to executives, bosses, managers. This, again, you do not read the Lenormand one card by itself. You have to consider what's around it. This is an executive, boss, a person in a position of authority. This always shows up for me like a large, very heavy set person because of a bear. A bear goes out and eats everything it can right before its hibernation period. So by definition, a bear usually carries a lot of weight. This would be like a Bar, a Pompeo, a Trump. However, with that said, Sunflower, this is her bottom line. She's lying and she's cut off from speaking. Lying, meeting and speaking is cut off. Does that make sense? It's like she doesn't spill her guts because she's cut off from talking somehow. That makes sense, Sunflower? She doesn't, like there's one thing is like she's watching what she's saying, or somebody's watching for what she's going to say, but she doesn't talk. She doesn't talk. She's cut off from talking. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't have the whip here, so I can't say a fight. Like the whip would be more like fighting, like physical fighting, which would be more like your prison fight. This is more like the whole box spread closes with the scythe. The cross knights the scythe. Sudden punishment, sudden pain, something. Yeah, it's like an accident. It's like this is an accident. On the Grand Tableau that we did for Donald Trump, May of last year, the first three cards that opened up that tableau was Scythe in the house of Rider, Dog in the house of Clover, Ship in the house, Tree in the house of Ship. Okay. So it was Scythe, Dog, Ship. If you read it with, and then going down vertically, it was Scythe, Letter in the house of Bouquet, Ring in the house of Storks, Bear in the house of Ring. So if you were to read the top three across, there was a little buddy of his that, oops, had an accident and ended up going into an ambulance. Okay. News of an accident with the house, with the Rider in the house of Scythe, Dog in the house of Clover, which that was a bachelor friend, Ship in the house of, Tree in the house of Ship, an ambulance. Jeffrey Epstein had an accident. And then down the vertical column, it was talking about the impeachment. That's how that grand tableau opened. So, and she's right next to the scythe. The scythe, if you look at it with directionality, it points to her. I mean, we'll have to see. It's like she's lying about what she says, but she's cut off from speaking. Like that, those meetings they're done. There's a person in a position of authority that speaks or meets, holds a meeting, because the bear knights down to the birds. The bear knights to the cross. That bear could be Barr, it could be Trump. Or any other large person that's an executive or in power somehow. And also down her diagonal garden woman scythe, it's almost like if she doesn't already, there's a target on her. But this is saying she there's no talking, she gets cut off from it. Let me see it this way. Look at her November. For entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Thank you, Sunflower. Isn't Ari the most handsome dude you've ever seen? He's so cute. He is so cute. Oh, he's interviewing Mary Trump. And she's saying Donald Trump is fundamentally a racist. So for a health spread, Johnny, I focus on the tree and then shuffle until it feels ready. Look, and then when you go through your cards, look for 4 cards before the tree, and then the 4 cards that come after it. Put the tree down in the middle, those cards that you got, and then put them around in a box spread. That's how I do it. Let me see. Let me do it too. Let me do Ghislaine Maxwell's health. Ghislaine Maxwell's health in October. 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 Bubs, stop it. You're going to make your foot bleed. I'm going to look at her really quick for October, Sunflower. One, two, three, four. She's got some for her health. There may be some watch perhaps put on her because she's not balanced emotionally. She's very, 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 very worried. I got the child, the ring, the fox. Next row, heart, the tree, which is the focus card, mice, rider, key, moon, down that row. There's news about her heart, news about her emotions, news about anxiety, worry, news about something that's covert sneaking in, you can't see it, something that's bound up, tied, linked. A new visitor, child, rider, moon, fox. New visitor, emotional manipulation. New visitor at night and sneaking in. A new agreement that is suspicious, like they're watching her. Sickness. She wants to run away, but there's something wrong with emotional health, mental health, and her heart. News about her health is suspicious or causes concern because it's like there's some sort of a specialist or something. This would be like your specialist. And it's like she's under watch because there's something here about a commitment or a promise for her health. And then there's something here that's very, 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 very karmic. It's ring, tree, cross. A commitment to health is important. Something that links here. And then there's karmic retribution. The key, the tree is all aspects of your health. Mental, spiritual, emotional, all of it, physical. The key is karma. There's something karmic here, a link, karmic link. And I know we were asking about health, but you look at her for October, or I'm sorry, November. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me see. Allergies, Melly. And then all the bad air quality right now because of the fires. It's just killing me. One, three, four. Okay, first column down, anchor letter clover. Second column, fish, woman, garden. Third column down, book, Lily's mountain. Securing money in secret. Money that has been secured through transactions and sales, secret. A letter to her of peace. A report of her peace. A report of a woman in peace. That could be like on a newspaper article, records, liens, warrants, anything. It's documented. And then her and peace, also her being calm, serene, meditating, we'll just put it that way. And she's blocked from ever being out in the public again. Because it's clover, garden, mountain. So her opportunity or hoping to go out and have freedom and go out into the public again, it's blocked. No, ma'am. Access denied. There is anchor letter clover. Persistent records of opportunity, persistent records of hope, some sort of secured license or a warrant, and she's hoping or is hopeful to go out in public again, but she's blocked. If public means general population of where she's staying at right now, no, it's like she doesn't go out to the general population. She's blocked. She's kept quiet. They keep her quiet. Down her row, it's fish, woman, and garden. She wants freedom and independence and to be out in public around her social circles and partying and having fun again. The previous reading, it was cross, woman, lilies. It's like she regrets everything she has ever done. What's OTC? Oh, over-the-counter medicine, Johnny? And then the last column, it's book, Lily's mountain. The book can quite literally be like a literal book. The lilies is peace, serenity, wisdom, maturity. It is calm. It's someone that is wise. It's perhaps sympathy. Because don't you typically, I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to shut my mouth. It's like if she's longing for sympathy, it doesn't come. It does not come. It does not come. Records of her peace. Mail for her that brings her peace. Like mail, like literal mail that you send out. Secret mail. And then mail that's blocked. Records that are blocked. records that they had kept secret because they had secured payment. Okay, secured payments to keep secrets over her head. That's what she's thinking about. It's right over her head. Records of payments that were kept secret or to conceal, to keep something quiet. And there's mail correspondence too, with perhaps someone that was a bachelor and a man that had money and was an entrepreneur, with the fish here. This is the King of Diamonds. There's another man here presenting as the King of Spades and the lilies. How this could be, the fish could be showing up as Epps, who had secured payments in secret, for her to have peace. And I think there's mail around that and records that were concealed that was part of that transaction to conceal records, for peace and independence. Because down her line, it's fish, which is independence, her, and then the public. I already read on that, Karen. So you may want to go to the very beginning of this video when it goes on replay, because that was one of the first things we read on. And then she's got the garden right below her. So she's thinking about freedom and independence, being out in public, having her life back. But peace doesn't come to her. She's facing a huge mountain of problems, huge loads of problems. Like she is stuck. She's stuck. Anchor woman mountain. She's stuck between a rock and a hard place. This way. Let me see if I can get this. If this makes sense. Anchor means you're stuck at something that's permanent. This is something that will take a very, 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 very long time to pass. It's very, very slow. Stuck, woman, rock, hard place. She's stuck in a huge, 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 huge problem. Right there. Whatever secrets they had secured, whether that was in a book, whether those were secret bank records, whether those were email or message correspondences that were kept, that payments were made and transactions were made to keep secret. All that did was procrastinate the inevitable, and then it all comes out here with the clover. Wanting independence. And the mail that she got about peace. The mail that she got. Also mail to quite possibly the lilies here. The lilies is peace, serenity, calm, meditation, wisdom. This also talks about people that are regal. People with, like, what do they call it? A good bloodline. This carries with it, the lilies, carries with it, like, what do you call, what's the word I'm looking for? Royalty. So perhaps male with a man that of royal lineage. Okay. Messages and her and the man of royal lineage. So that could be Prince what's his face. But she's stuck between a rock and a hard place in November. Okay, I'm going to go back and see if we can get Bar now, because I couldn't pick him up in October. Or Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew. Thank you, Melly. Yes, aristocratic. That's the lilies. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, William Barr in October. Okay, first column down, Clover, Crossroads, and Lilies. Next column down, Snake Man Book. Next column down, Ship Woman Anchor. An opportunity to lie about something that happened overseas or something that happened at a distance, something foreign. An opportunity to lie about travel as well, problems with travel. The elections, him and a woman again. And then it's Lily's book, Anchor. Lily's book and Anchor. Lily's book. The Clover is also a surprise. Something that happens unexpectedly, like, oh, look, I just played a scratch off and I won $50. You know what I mean? It has an element of surprise to it. So this could be talking about October surprise that he reveals in October, quite possibly, and it has something to do with a foreign woman to reach her goal, but he's lying about something that happened from overseas. Again, that woman showing up, and that woman is quite persistent. She has endurance. She's looking to reach a goal. There's something classified around him that he's lying about, because it's Snake Man Book. He's lying about something that is classified. He's betraying, and there's treachery around something that is classified and treachery around something foreign. Elections at a distance, elections with something foreign, an opportunity for a woman, lying about someone with experience, or creating problems where there should be peace, persistently lying and betraying, an opportunity for something that happened abroad that's classified, but he's lying about that classified information. This has quite possibly to do with the Durham report. An opportunity to travel, to secure and be persistent and reach his goal in regards to purity, royalty, royal lineage. It's almost like this guy, it's almost like William Barr is not a fascist, but he's more of like a monarchist. Does that make sense? Like, he believes in absolute monarchy and stuff like that. It's like he doesn't even care about the Constitution, because there's an opportunity for something overseas, an opportunity to travel, to secure monarchy, to secure royal lineage. This is something that is long lasting. These are two time cards. This is stuck lifelong. This is a very, 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 very long time. These are both positive cards. Okay. The lilies by itself is neutral, but it can be viewed in a positive light. This is almost like securing, nailing down monarchy, royalty, lineage. I just talked about earlier, in the previous reading with Ghislaine about how this carries royal lineage with it. So it's almost like his beliefs are not really constitutional. It's like more like he believes in a monarchy, if that's even a thing, like a constitutional monarchy or something like that. There's something here in regards to perhaps a history book that he's very persistent on, something in history that he's very, 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 very persistent on. And he's looking for an opportunity to pave that road for this, for because in his mind, that's how it should be. Like, that's how you bring peace, like a benevolent king. Well, honey, you ain't got a benevolent king in fucking Spanky. Like, that son of a bitch done lost his fucking mind. You know, I mean, he was ready to start a nuclear war for his own ass. And this is who you want to secure as a king? Like, let me see. Barr is a member of Opus Dei whose plan is monotheist. Yeah, it's like, it's I don't see anything religious here, though. Hey, Jenny. I don't see anything religious here. There's nothing here that says dictatorship either. It's more like monarchy with him. So there's that surprise that he's looking to secure, but he's lying about something that happened overseas. He's lying about a trip overseas. He's spinning stuff, and he's lying about classified information here. So that's Barr in October. A foreign woman is secured. A foreign woman is persistent. A distant woman is persistent. A journey for a woman to reach her goals. So again, you know, that's him. So watch out for that. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay, let's look at Barr after the Trump administration. I hate these ASPCA commercials, you guys. They're just so damn sad. I can't. Okay, let's look. William Barr after the Trump administration. William Barr after the Trump administration. Hey, David, thanks. Why does voting matter? I don't think that's a good way to ask it, David. Can you rephrase that, David? Because that's William Barr after the Trump administration. William Barr after the Trump administration. Hey, Renee. Oh, I want to look at that too. I need to put that on my notes. William Barr after the Trump administration. William Barr after the Trump administration. I want to look at that, Renee. I'm adding it to the list. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, is Jace here? Hi, Jace. Lilies. Tower. Fish. Moon. Storks. Stars. Coffin. Letter. Child. Ship. After the Trump administration, there's going to be peaceful government, peaceful institutions. Oh, hi, Autumn. Hi. Peaceful government, peaceful institutions, and an abundance of emotional change. Peaceful change. And government career. But it's like he moves away from working in government also. He's going to be perhaps in the courts for a while. I don't see the whip here, so I don't see him actually litigating stuff. Bottom row, his hopes, his dreams, the direction in which he wanted to take the institutions come to an end. The institution comes to an end. There's some sort of record or mail, and then he goes on a new journey. I don't think once he leaves, I don't think he feels like he fulfilled his goal of trying to have this royal kingdom. Okay, because it's Lilies and Tower. That failed. And there's something in the courts that have closed. Okay. But it's almost like the floodgates open and everything comes back. Everything that he closed comes back. There are records coming out of institutions in regards to their independence. And there's also institutional changes that take place because of his actions. It's like it restructures, they change, they redo the records, they redo the laws, they redo the rules, the bureaucracy after he leaves to prevent this from happening again. But central to the reading, it's fish and letter. Letters of independence, also quite literally records of money, records from the bank, records from that has to do with money. There's a new career for him. However, there also with the fish is consulting. Okay, so he may be putting out resumes to be some sort of a consultant, if not a lobbyist, but it's like he's trying to get into consulting work. However, with that said, you got these two at the very end of the reading. It's almost like he leaves and he departs and he goes overseas. The storks is a change, an improvement, a move. It's a move. Where is he moving? Far away, overseas. This could be saying a move and he goes on a new journey, a move and he goes somewhere distant, a move and then there's a transition. With these corners, peaceful transition. But you got two action cards right on top of each other, and then you got one central to the reading. The letter knights over to the storks. It mirrors the ship. This could be something like a passport. Retires with money, and his money has been upgraded. Johnny, this is leaving and returning. Storks are migratory. They leave and return. Okay, so with the lilies, the lilies, the fish, the storks, it's like he retires and his money, his independence has been upgraded. It gets added to, okay? And then he has a career, but it's like it's no longer a career in government. And he's set to retire. He made a shit ton of money here. But it's like he's closed off from working for government. If the letter is in regards to his license, I don't see the scythe here, meaning that his license will be cut off immediately. Record of a new journey, record of a new trip, a passport for a new trip. Perhaps he's working with other governments to acquire like citizenship in another country, because he's got action cards all around him. Fish, storks, ship. That's about going far. It's like paying for a passport. There's a passport here, a passport here. A successful change. There's a move with the storks and the stars. There's a move for in a new direction, an upgrade and going in a new direction. Peaceful retirement, peaceful journey afar. New government. He's no longer in government, but there's a new career for him. Or not career. Also, if I'm reading it literally, stars and coffin, this could be quite literally technology inside of a black box. The coffin can be your bed, under your bed, the closet, your drawers, anywhere that you close. Okay, not your fridge. That's the mountain. This is something dark where it's closed off. There's something there, quite possibly in a black box inside of the government that has records that come back about something that happened overseas, and it has to do with money that's recorded, money that was supposed to be mailed out. But it's showing that he leaves. It's like he goes, bye-bye. I made a shit ton of money. I'm going on vacation and I'm never returning. But I don't see litigation here, but I didn't put a time on it either. Ship is about 3 months. Lilies is a long time. Storks is the change of season. Stars is on the 16th or at night. So it's hard to tell how many months out after Trump loses that he just picks up and leaves. Because that guy's involved in all sorts of criminality. I mean, all sorts of criminality. It is insane at how brazen he is about it. Just ridiculous. Okay, let's take a look at or like Johnny said, he'll probably be back for the next criminal president. Hopefully there won't be another Republican in office for the next 5 centuries, so hopefully we won't have to see Barr again. Let's see. Let's see Trump in October. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie dokie. Spanky in October. Biden and Pence cross paths at New York City 9/11 meal. If I were Joe Biden, I would have punched that son of a bitch right in the face. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. That's so incredibly kind. I just got the email. Thank you. Okay, box spread. It's not going to fit in here. You guys, I'm using this ginormous monstrosity of cards. So first column down, I got the clouds, scythe, moon. Okay. Next column down, the letter, the man, cross. Next column down, I have the whip, the bouquet, and the stars. Thank you, Janet. What? That sounds very conspiratorial. And who is Allie? I don't know who Allie is. Okay, so There's big, huge problems, a lot of chaos, but then that gets suddenly, swiftly just whoosh, and he thinks he's sitting nice and pretty. It all has to do with the report that he thinks exonerates him. However, he's feeling the pressure. He's guilty. He's regretting some serious shit right now. And it has to do around some sort of a report that comes out. There's a lot of fighting and criticism, but then he feels like he's sitting pretty. Everything's happy, happy, joy, joy. I'm the celebrity. Everything is fine. Because he's got the bouquet and the stars. There is a huge amount of problems over his head. This is what crowns him. So it's what he's thinking about. There's a huge amount of problems in regards to some sort of a report or a record that brings backlash. This could be the Durham report. This could be the, Glenn Kirshner's on right now. I can't wait for his video to come out tonight. He's on Joy Reid. You know he's going to be losing his mind tonight. Look out for his video when he posts it. So that report can be in reference to the Durham report. It can be in reference to the reporting that's coming out to the media, because the letter knights the moon. It knights the stars. Underneath that, he's got the cross. It makes him guilty. So that could be... Oh, God, T-Barb. It's kind of like, what was that? Thank you, Greeter. Johnny says, let's nuts in the world. Go ahead. What was that cult that drank the Kool-Aid because of the comet? And then they were all in that commune. And from a Time magazine article, dear God, the people that were in that commune and they were forced to drink the poison. And if they didn't drink it, there was armed people there ready to freaking kill them. Like, I hate to sound heartless, but I'm with Johnny on this one. Honey, that's Darwinism. If you that damn stupid, go ahead. Go right the F ahead. You have free will. God gave you a brain for a reason. Okay, Jace. So anyways, back to the reading. Clouds, letter, whip. That letter can mean a lot of things depending on how you read it, but it brings a huge amount of problems, like chaotic problems. And remember that category 25 shitstorm we were talking about yesterday? That's here again. That could be the Durham report. That could be the Woodrow report. That could be other reporting that really puts a spotlight on him in regards to all the chaos and just gaslighting and all that other crap. It repeats. The problems repeat. That report brings a huge problem. Also, the letter can also be something tangible. Ballots. Huge problems and abusing the mail with the letter. The letter is mail. It's messages. Huge problems and chaos and abuse in regards to anything that has to do with licensing, liens, documents, mail, reports, awards, certificates, diplomas, anything like that. Anything that is paperwork, records, huge loads of problems around that. There's something that happened suddenly, but he's sitting pretty and he's absolutely happy. He's absolutely happy. And then his reputation is burdened and suffering, but then he clears something here. There's a new path, a new direction, hope. Okay. On his diagonals, it's clouds, man, and then stars. Huge whirlwind of effing problems. Him, and then he clears it. It could be his tax records too. It's anything that's paperwork material, Jenny. And he's still fighting about that because there's big problems there. Let me see what else. Huge problems persist. They're chronic gaslighting, chronic problems, chronic chaos, chronic just shitstorms. Like, remember yesterday, this is your Cat 25 hurricane followed by a Cat 38 tornado, followed by a blizzard, followed by a hailstorm. I mean, this is just crap falling out of the sky on repeat over and over again. And it all revolves around this: records, letters, mail, diplomas, certificates, liens, anything that is recorded and documented. Okay. That continues next month. The ballots, mail. Okay. But then sitting pretty down here. Granted, he's got the cross right between, but it clears up with the stars. His career, his reputation becomes a burden. It becomes difficult. People start to regret what he did or regret their choices. But then there's a clearing here. There also may be something in that report in regards to technology or something nuclear that has to do with weapons. These two are knighting each other. The scythe acts very, very quickly. It's sudden. This would be more like almost kind of like your tower card in the tarot. And the whip is something that is chronic. It is an instrument of punishment. These two together, this is weapons. There's something that comes out in a report, perhaps in regards to technology that has to do with weapons that causes a shitstorm. But again, nothing happens. Let's see here. Weapons that way. Reports on the media and newspapers. With the letter knighting down to the moon, it knights down to the stars, and then it's right in line with the cross. So whatever report comes down puts a huge burden on him. It nails his ass to the cross, but he still clears it one way, shape, or form. He just continues to sow chaos. Danger for him. Dangerous man. But he's happy. Also, something quite literal about a vaccination. This is something that is sharp. This would be your scissors, your knives, your cutlery, gardening tools, syringes, accidents. This with this would be like cosmetic surgery, because the bouquet has to do with artistry, cosmetics, lipstick, haircuts. This could be quite literally cutting flowers, but in this case, it's like cosmetic surgery, alternative medications that are given via vaccination. Oh, vaccination with something sharp. Okay. Let's see. So perhaps lying and, well, I don't have the bouquet, or I'm sorry, the snake here, but there's something around vaccines too. Weapons. Huge, difficult problems. Chaos in the environment in regards to people fighting and punishing. Then cross knights the cross knights the clouds, the cross knights the whip. Chaos and fighting, punishing other people. Like, and when I say punishing, I'm talking like torture, punish, and weapons here with the whip knighting down to the scythe. So like, I don't know if this would be automatic weapons or what. I don't have the garden here, so I don't know if this is like something that happens in the public or in the community. Okay. The clouds can be quite literal, meaning smoke, gas. Okay. So this could still be in relation to a lot of smoke, a lot of gas, still continuing on into. Can you all see me now? Because I can see myself now. Bye, David. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. If the clouds is being quite literal, this would be smoke, gas, humidifiers, anything that's gaseous in the air that you can see like a cloud. Here we have the scythe. So this could be saying smoke gets suddenly cut off and then everything clears. Okay. So I don't know if this is in regards to the fires that are happening. Basically, I think it's 18 states now. California, Oregon, and Washington. Well, California and Oregon being the worst. But then it's showing clouds and bad weather here. Very bad weather. If this is in regards to the weather, bad, and it's sudden too. So I don't know if this is tornadoes because it happens suddenly. That he'll be dealing with in October. But regardless of the shit show, everything's fine and dandy. I'm happy. I'm doing wonderful. I'm your favorite president. Everything is great. The world is literally burning around this man. Like every card touching him is bad. The clouds, the whip, the scythe, the what is this? The cross. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8 cards are really, really bad. Like literally tear gas. Yes, some like tear gas, Jenny. And a report about an attack here, about an attack, abusing tear gas, or using tear gas to attack and hurt and punish. This guy literally has the whole world around him on fire, and he's like, I'm happy, everything's great, I'm your favorite president, blah, 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 vote for me or you're going to be living in chaos and anarchy if Joe Biden wins. Like, yeah, that's Trump in October. Let's look at Spanky and, oh, my big brother's here. Hi, Ian. Let's look at Spanky in November. Let's look at Spanky. Yes, I saw that. The Portland governor put out that thing to stop using tear gas. Also, there is a huge misinformation campaign. I just saw it on the Twitter that there's all these, I don't know if they're bots or if they're troll farms or what the F they are, but they're starting all this stuff on social media in Oregon. Oregon is ablaze right now. And there's these social media things that are telling people not to leave their homes and to not listen to the evacuation orders, because those evacuation orders are being orchestrated by Antifa. And when they leave their homes, their houses are going to be raided and vandalized. So people are literally listening to that shit and staying home when there's orders for them to evacuate. Imagine that. Imagine that. They're getting people killed at this point. Like, and people are like, I don't want Antifa to hurt my house or burn my house down. You know, I saw that shit on Twitter today. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me right now. That is insanity. Let me see. Yeah, I hope Whimsy's doing good too. Let's light a candle. I mean, we're going to be lighting candles for everybody. Yeah, they're going to end up like burnt toast. I don't know who is behind. I mean, those social media platforms that are telling people to stay home and not evacuate and not listen to orders given by government, because that's all fake and it's Antifa and they're getting their own people killed. Either it's a troll farm full of idiots or it's a bunch of paranoid fucking schizos that are getting their neighbors killed. I won't either, Stephen. I won't either. Okay, let's take a look at Spanky in November. Sorry, guys, I gotta take a drink. That's mental, you guys. I am so... Thank you, Debsy, for entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's look at Spanky. Spanky in November. Okay. Spanky in November. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Donald Trump in November. Donald Trump in November. Donald Trump in November. Jace, I'm telling you, girl, it is absolutely effing mental. Mental. First down vertically, the ship, the crossroads, the snake. Second column down, the fox, the man, the birds. Third column down, the storks, the coffin, the fish. Foreign elections false. Okay? Foreign elections false. A fraudulent man speaks. Change that brings an ending, and that ending comes in abundance. Okay? Overseas manipulation, change. Elections for him, the results for him, he is done, kaput, dead. Okay? Whatever he's saying is a lie. Speaking with the forked tongue about the abundance of it all. His prosperity. Let me see. Something about something coming overseas that has to do with trade, commerce, shipping, imports, and exports. But something from overseas that was done in abundance, and overseas manipulation, overseas lies, overseas flipping of stuff, election flipping. The elections change. Changing the elections. A journey that has come to an end, or a journey to an end. Manipulating and lying, and manipulating and deceiving in regards to abundance. Conversations and meetings with someone from overseas to change things and manipulate stuff. But ultimately, he's done kaput. Because there's a change that brings an end. And that ending comes in abundance, like in abundance, in abundance. So this is probably talking about people that go here to vote. Now, with that said, you got the crossroads, the man, the coffin. Choices and decisions for this man to end here. Also, this as a thing, crossroads as a thing, this is where you would go to make a choice. This could be a literal crossroad. This could be the literal road that you drive on. This could be the literal, like a highway where there's many exits. As a place, this would be where you go to cast a choice. So this would be like where you go to vote at the polls. Polls close here. He'll probably not in November, but perhaps, well, this spread is for November. He may try to close polling stations. He may try to change polling stations, change locations at the last minute, make them far away for people to not be able to get to, lie about where the polls are. People that do it double and twice. The crossroads is choices, alternatives, options, doubles. This is two of something. Okay. The birds is another card that talks about couples. This is couples as in traditionally an older couple, like an old man and old woman, but this is the couple card as well. People that vote more than once here, that go to the polls twice, they leave and return. They do it twice. Either way, his reign of terror comes to an end. Because it's an ending here right in front of him this way. Choices that are made for him to end. But all I'm saying, you guys, is buckle up because shit's going to get nasty. And we already saw what the spread for October. Another thing that I was just thinking about with all the chaos and stuff happening from the previous spread, and I'm thinking about what's going now. I don't know what we can do as a community to help our local. Oh yeah, it's in abundance, Jenny. It's in abundance here. I don't know what we can do as a community to help our local firefighters with the resources that they have, because that's all supposed to come from the state. But what a fantastic opportunity to let all those 18 states burn down to the motherfucking ground, because that takes away your right to vote. You can't vote when you ain't got no motherfucking house. You can't vote when your whole neighborhood's on fire. You can't vote when your mailbox burnt down. You can vote. You can't vote at all, period. I don't expect him to lift a finger through any of it, because it helps him fulfill his wishes and his dreams from the previous spreads. And that just came to me in my head just now. Jenny, good thing. That's a good way to ask it, because it's not just California, Oregon, and Washington. I think it's like 18 states totally, in totality, that are on fire right now. So not only did he stop the mail, not only did they take out sorting machines, not only are there voter suppression, not only is there gerrymandering, not only take all that into consideration, and then on top of that, add all the fucking fires on top of it, and him not lifting a finger to do a goddamn thing. Okay? I don't know who lives in my area. If you're affected by the fires or anything, I'm here to help you all out. But if I gotta fucking walk through hell, burning hell, to vote that son of a bitch out, I'll do it. You can ask the local firehouse. Bear in mind, they need everything in their firehouse you need at your house. They grocery shop for their place. Okay, so does that mean we can give them donate food for the firefighters, water, all of it. I mean, yeah, Colorado, Texas, Arizona, Idaho, Wyoming, California, Washington, Oregon. There's so many states on fire right now. Fires are all the way out to Texas. Okay, so, and earlier we got the Miss Betsy, thank you. Water, food, toilet paper, chapstick, all of it, all of it. I have my fire department is, which way am I sitting? It's right here, less than 1 mile away. Like, we don't have any fires close to me in our area. They're all up in East County, but you damn right. Somebody just donated $40 to me on my PayPal. You damn right. I'm taking my ass to Trader Joe's and buying a shit ton of food that I can with that plus some and taking it to my fire department people. If we keep them healthy, strong, and fueled, they can tamper this down, because you can't expect help or mercy from that son of a bitch. The country is literally on fire right now, and he's not willing to lift a finger because he sees it as an opportunity for him to take away your goddamn right to vote. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm sorry I went off on a rant. So my apologies for that, but because on the earlier spread, whip, bouquet, stars. The stars has to do with a new direction forward, a new path, guidance. It's also maps. He's happy with how they've manipulated and effed up the maps, and it puts it in his favor. On top of that, all the other shit that he's doing. Okay, so come hell or motherfucking high water, you guys, get your asses out to vote. Take people if you need to. Okay? I'm right over by there too, facts and fiction. Our air is not good here. You know? Thanks to Johnny. So you guys, please, if you can, for your local firefighters, if you are in the areas that are being affected by the fires, so wear your mask when you vote. If that motherfucker shuts down your fucking voting, places where you go to vote, and those sons of bitches try to make your ass sit outside in a motherfucking goddamn line for 8 hours like they did in Georgia, honey, I'll tell you what you do. If that's what's going to happen in your area, you pack your goddamn fucking cooler, you take a lawn chair, you take a book and some chargers, and you sit your ass in that line come 10 or 12 hours and you vote. Do not let them deter you at all. Okay? You guys, I got to get up and stretch my ass. Oregon is bad, you guys. Oregon is 500,000 people ordered to evacuate in Oregon. Think about that. 500,000 people evacuated in Oregon. That's 500,000 people that don't get to effing vote. They don't get to fucking vote. They're going to be up in a shelter somewhere without their fucking house right now. Think about it. Okay? I'm watching it right now on the readout on Joy Reid's show. Thank you, Star Child. That is going to the firefighters here in my area. Thank you. Those are people that just lost their goddamn homes. How are they going to get the fucking mail? Do you see what I'm saying? They're about to be homeless. Their shit just burnt to the fucking ground. They're probably, if the people that have relatives are probably at their relative's house, or they're going to be up in a shelter. Okay? That's people you just buy, I don't know, what do they call that stuff? A natural disaster. What is the term for that? If your house burns down due to like lightning or whatever, a force of God or whatever that it is that they call it. What do they call that for your insurance? An act of God. So there's an act of God right here. Guess what? You just lost your motherfucking house. You can't vote. Sorry. And I'm sure that those people that just lost everything, the last thing on their goddamn minds is going to the polls. Think about it, people. Think about it. Okay. I don't mean to get crazy and make people freak out, but it makes sense in my head. Let me get up and stretch. Let me get up and stretch real quick. I'll be right back, you guys. Hold on. That's what happens when I'm like bundled up in here in the corner. Okay, I'm back, you guys. Sorry. I can't sit there all bundled up in the corner anymore. So I just thought of another thing too. If you are in an area that is affected by the fires, that people have lost their homes and they're going to some sort of a shelter, if you have clothes, if you have food, if you can go to the dollar store and pick up dollar toiletries, body wash, shampoo, conditioner, anything, donate it. Okay. So there's that we can do too. Let me see. Okay, I'm back. All right. So I couldn't be bundled up in the corner anymore. It's like hurting my back. Let me bring you guys in closer. Yes, Jenny, donate to the shelters. Clothes, toiletries. I mean, you don't have to spend a fortune. You can just go down to if you have a local Dollar Tree or a Dollar General or a dollar store, get like $20 worth of stuff and take it. Because these people just lost everything. Okay. I don't wish that on anybody. Well, except the Trumps. I wish that shit a million times over on those sons of bitches. But these regular folk, no. No. Okay, let's take a look at Trump in December. Let me get off that horse. Trump in December. Show me Trump in December. Show me Donald Trump in December. Show me Donald Trump in December. Okay, it's not letting me see ahead. Let me do this. Hold on, you guys. Thank you, Jan. Big hugs to you. Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, first column down, bouquet, garden, dog. Second column down, the storks, the man, the sun. Third column down, the key, the tower, the scythe. He's happy with the community of support and loyalists and Trump supporters. Okay. There's a change and an upgrade for him, and he's going to claim victory. Okay. Something very important in government or the courts, and then he is cut off. He's cut off. There's a happy change for him. That's going to be very significant. His campaign or some sort of large congregation, large body of people, him, and then government. Also, what's going on in the public, in the networks, whether that's the inauguration, whether that is um, Trump org, and then him in the courts. And then his the loyalty for his success is cut off. His happiness comes, it just gets, thank you, Cindy. His happiness gets, let me cross off December. His happiness is cut. Okay. Elevated, elevated change. But he's isolated. He's completely isolated, and he's cut away from government. I don't see anything here that says fighting. I don't see anything here that says conflict. It's like he claims victory, but he's not victorious because of this. Loyalty, success, cut off. Even if he claims victory here, it gets cut off. Also, an important decision from the courts, and he gets cut off this way on the final column. Important government or court decision that leads to him being removed, cut, extracted, like a freaking can of worms. I mean, that's what I was anticipating anyways, is for him to claim success. Even it's a loss, and the previous reading showed a loss in November. This is saying that he's going to claim victory, but there's a serious, very important decision that comes in from the courts, and there is a removal. He gets cut away. Let me see. I'm going to look at him. January, February, March of 2021. Donald Trump in January, February, and March of 2021. Donald Trump in January, February, March of 2021. Donald Trump, January, February, March 2021. Donald Trump, January, February, March 2021. Donald Trump, January, February, March 2021. Donald Trump for the first 3 months of 2021. Donald Trump for the first 3 months of 2021. Donald Trump for the first 3 months of 2021. Donald Trump for the first 3 months of 2021. Donald Trump, first 3 months of 2021. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 3 months of 2021 for him. Donald Trump, first 3 months of 2021. Donald Trump for the first 3 months of 2021. First 3 months of 2021. Okay, first column down. Heart, Stork's writer, a change of heart and running away. Tree, man, fox, something around his health, particularly to do with his heart, he needs to see a specialist. Something very important for him about a journey, and his journey moving forward over the next 3 months is going to bring him a shitstorm of problems. There's news of an investigation and a cover-up. News of manipulation in regards to perhaps something gaseous. Also, something that he did overseas, a journey, a trip, something foreign that he did that was part of a cover-up. All of that starts, the investigations move forward. And it's going to be a ridiculous amount of problems. Something very important around his heart in the first 3 months. There's a change for him and an improvement, and then he goes on a journey. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 action cards around him. He really, 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 really wants to run away. The diagonal is key man writer. He's got access. The answer is for him to run. Run like the wind, run. However, that journey is going to bring problems. He can't. This right here. He's looking at a choice to run away, but it doesn't happen. Something important about a journey, going away, going far away at a distance here overseas, brings huge loads of problems, a ridiculous amount of problems. But he wants to run away. He's being watched. Someone's following him. Ryder, Fox, and Clouds. News of manipulation and a cover-up. News. Yes, Jenny, ass and elbows, honey. Someone that's following him in the shadows covertly. They're keeping an eye on this guy. And then there's investigations into him too. Something important around his heart, quite literally with his heart in his body. Not like, oh, I feel this way. No, I'm talking about the physical body, his physical heart. That's going to bring him huge problems moving forward. And there's going to be news about that. I'm not seeing like a heart attack or a stroke or anything. It's just saying that there's something important in his heart health over the next 3 months of 20, not over the next 3 months, in the first 3 months of the new year. That's going to be pretty significant for him. And an important transition for him that brings problems. If I look at the diamond in this spread, it's tree, ship, fox, and storks. Ship and tree, or tree and ship, is usually talking about some sort of a spiritual journey, something shamanic, and also transition. Okay? And there's something suspicious there around the change. I'm not saying that he's going to get tickets to a park. Yeah, an ambulance. T-Barb, there's an ambulance here. Suspicious, covert, sneaky, and then there's a change and an improvement. There's something really important here in the first 3 months of 2021 around his heart health. This son of a bitch better not kick the bucket before his day in court, because I would be effing livid. Ex lava, yeah. It's something in the air that's airborne. However, the tree is far from the clouds. The closest, most immediate thing to the tree is the heart. It's something in his heart. A heart specialist, an ambulance, an important journey that is uncertain because of something in his heart. And then he wants to run away. Hey, babe. Hi. I'm on YouTube doing a live. What are you doing? I'm down. So there's that. News about his health and news that his health is not certain and in big trouble. An important, significant change that brings a lot of problems. So I'm going to leave that there. Everybody says hi, Peanut. He says hello. Yeah, Moosey was running around trying to say hi to his daddy, Jenny. Because that's what little meese do. Peanut. Peanut, go over there and look. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. They weren't on the counters. They were all over there. So I do not know. Look, I don't know where they're coming from. They're all down here.
It's still up over here. I'll just bring outside on the property. They're coming in
From a corner?
Yeah. No, there was a hole where there was like a pipe or something.
Maybe that's how they're getting in. Okay, I'm back. Okay. God, how long have I been on? Un momento, por favor. Almost 3 hours. Okay. I saw that Pierre Walker. That's on my list to read. Okay. I'm not asking any more questions than the ones that I have, Connie. Okay. So the Woodrow report, the excerpts that have come out from the book are stating that Mad Dog Mattis had been sleeping at the Pentagon because Spanky was 2 seconds away from starting a nuclear war with North Korea. I believe we read yesterday, because I believe it was Mattis that they had talked about in that reporting that he was wanting to hold assemble the cabinet to 25th Amendment him because he was just freaking mental. And then it came out last night that he was literally 2 seconds away from starting a nuclear war with North Korea. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I'm back. No, Jace, because she's just like him, clueless and classless. So I don't expect anything better from her. She was a freaking 2nd grade hooker. Yes, I said it. She was a fucking hooker. Ruby Moon, thank you. So I want to know, What stopped him? What stopped Trump from launching a nuclear war against North Korea? What stopped Donald Trump from launching a nuclear war against North Korea? Oh, yeah, he would have started World War III, Johnny. What stopped Donald Trump from launching a nuclear war with North Korea? What stopped Donald Trump from starting a nuclear war with North Korea? What stopped Donald Trump from starting a nuclear war with North Korea? Retaliation. He was passionately, deeply rooted in going in that direction until he received a message or mail about an opportunity for retaliation against him, and that really made him shit his pants and worry and back off. Cards in that spread: heart, tree, letter, clover, bouquet, man, moon, my stork's whip. Also, everybody around him was effing nervous. 666 in the chat. That's nice. Okay. I can't believe this stupid son of a bitch, dude. It's September 11th. He can't even muster up the balls to go anywhere. He'd rather be out golfing. 18 states are on fire right now. There's a pandemic raging through the country. There's all these reports of him lying about COVID, all of the reporting about how he shit-talked our military. I mean, it's just, the shit just keeps piling up, and this son of a bitch has no care in the world. No care in the world at all. Okay, my next question. There's a report that came out today that Spanky ordered $4 million from the U.S. Treasury to be, quote, from the report, secretly siphoned, okay, away from the fire department of New York and other medics and other workers that are, thank you. Thank you, Georgia. That was supposed to go to first responders. $4 million is missing, and he siphoned it somewhere else. That money was appropriated under Congress. It was authorized. Thank you, Randy. That money was authorized under Congress under the FDNY World Trade Center Health Program. That money was rerouted, secretly siphoned away. He ordered the U.S. Treasury to do that. Let's see what the outcome of that is. Yep, Johnny. Yep, I was fucking livid, man. I was, wait till you find out how much he's been stealing from veterans too. Just wait. I mean, there is not one pot of piss this son of a bitch wouldn't steal from. He would break into your grandma's house and steal the money she's got underneath her mattress. That's what a low life piece of fucking shit this guy is. Pardon the language. Let me see. Where did the money go? The money that was taken away from the first responders. Where did the money go? The money that was taken away from the first responders. Where did it go? The money that was taken away from the first responders. Where did it go? Where did the money that he took away from the first responders go? The money for the first responders. Where did it go? The money for the first responders. Where did it go? The money for the first responders. Where did it go? The money for first responders. Where did it go? Hold the line of 7. Writer. Letter. Fox. Tree. Birds. Storks. Bear. It was delivered with the writer. Deliver records, deliver the paperwork suspiciously. Here's your health. This has to do with health. The money will be returned because it's showing there's something that is being verbalized right now, talked about right now. Return the financing here. Upgrade and return the financing. But I'm asking where it went. It was delivered suspiciously. Delivered Wait a minute. They were manipulated and changed the records. There's something here about migration. Migration. Migration, immigration. Does that make sense? No. Not that. No, it wasn't. It's like it was delivered. The records, the delivery of records was manipulated, Johnny. The delivery of the records was manipulated. Fraudulent. The records were also changed and upgraded. They added to something here. Okay. They delivered it through a record that was manipulated to grow. to grow the conversations about immigration and power. Hold on. Did Donald Trump rewrite the money? Hey, babe. Where did it go? I asked if he sent it to like if they rerouted it to funnel it back to immigration, simply because this is talking about migration, migratory. There's nothing here about a wall. Pretty in blue. There's nothing here about a wall. So I asked about that, and I got pain and suffering, recovery is cut off. 2 negatives and a positive. No, the gifts were cut off. The gifts were burdensome, so they cut them off. No. Hold on, I'm not looking at this right. News of financing with the writer and the bear. A change in a record. Suspicious meeting, and then something about health. News of fraud. News that is suspicious from a meeting that had to do with financing. The records for health, and then an improvement. I'm going to ask it again because, hold on, let me write this down. This doesn't make sense. It was delivered fraudulently for health. There's something here about a sibling, too. What? Where? It's taken away from where did it go? No, Jenny. I would have needed the garden. It wasn't there. The money that was rewritten from the treasury. Where did The money that was supposed to go to the first responders in New York, where did it go? The money that was supposed to go. The money that was supposed to go to the first responders, where did it go? I'm going to be trying to get off here soon because Rachel Maddow comes on in about 40 minutes and I want to watch, because I missed it yesterday because Peanut had to go watch his football. Peanut head. The decision was made in a classified meeting. Something that he's passionate about, from people that are on a journey to make it difficult for them and bind them up, arrest them. It was rerouted to somewhere where there is a contract. Multiple contracts as well. Difficult conversations about punishment, secrets about people that are going on a journey, traveling far. Secret. Okay. Thank you, Francis. Multiple secrets, foreign contracts, multiple secrets, travel contracts, multiple secrets. This could be literally a ship, vehicles, vehicle contracts, ship contracts, foreign contracts, contracts for stuff that goes far. Let me write this down. A journey is difficult for the contract. Vehicles are difficult for the contracts. Conversations about making people suffer. But it was held, that was held on a classified setting. That choice came in the form of a phone call or some sort of a meeting that took place in a classified setting. That conversation is secret. And that's where the decision was made. But it has something to do here with making people going on a journey very difficult and painful and make them hurt and suffer and bind them up. And there's a contract here. There's several contracts. It's not Space Force. And in the earlier spread, we got the storks. That's migration. So it looks like they took away from, I could be totally wrong. This is my interpretation of the cards. I'm trying to read them in a linear progression, forward narration. But it's looking like it was quietly, secretly here. That meeting was had, and they had secret conversations and phone calls and meetings to take it away from the first responders and make it for people that they're going to make suffer. Earlier, we got the bouquet. No, I'm sorry. It was the cross, the bouquet, the scythe. Make people suffer and cut them off, hurt them. Okay? Here you got the suffering again. a journey of suffering. Okay. It looks like, and then earlier we got the storks, which is they're migratory birds. They leave and they return, kind of like nomadic. So it looks like they quietly took the money from there and started pumping it into the fucking shit he's doing with torturing human beings at the border. I could be totally wrong. Let's see what comes out in the news about if they ever discover where that went to, but that's what I'm getting here. They took it from them to punish somebody else. And it was a transfer of large sums of money. And it had to do with delivering the mail is manipulated, delivering the messages of manipulation around health, conversations of immigrants, and then the financing for that. Yep. This fucking man. I hope he burns, that son of a bitch burns in hell 20 fucking times over. And like Johnny said, with his fucking mouth open. Burn in hell with your mouth open. I mean, that's just disgusting. Okay, I got 2 more questions after this. So, Plasterhead over there, shit for brains, pardon my French. Mike, piece of shit, closet, gay, Pence, is going to hold a rally on Monday with a bunch of QAnon conspiracy people. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Your Republican Nazi Party is now in bed with crazy militia people. So let's take a look if he's even going to make it there, because there's been a lot of backlash, a lot of reporting. Pence's people refuse to give comments. It's crazy. So let's see. Will Mike Pence attend the QAnon rally on Monday? Will Mike Pence attend the QAnon rally on Monday? Will Mike Pence? Okay. Well, let me know if you need me to pick you up.
I'm not going to stay that long.
You're not going to stay that long? Okay.
Bye.
Love you, babe. Will Mike Pence attend? Will Mike Pence attend the QAnon party on Monday? Thank you, Johnny. As in, you're a fucking hypocrite. It's not meant to be an insult, especially when that son of a bitch is in for conversion therapy and torturing other human beings when all he does is dream about dick. Okay? Sorry to get graphic, but that's a son of a bitch who I hope burns in hell 1,000,000 times over with his mouth open. Okay? Will Mike Pence attend the QAnon party on Monday? Will Mike Pence attend the QAnon party on Monday? Oh, he's going. Oh, he's definitely going. Oh, he's going to go. Mike Pence, your Republican Nazi Party is now in bed with the freaking QAnon militia crazies. That's a yes. Important success for the president. Important success for power. Yes. He'll be going. So let's see how that shit show is going to go. Let's see how that's going to go. So he is going. We got a yes. We got Key, Sun, Bear. Okay. Let's see. How is the event going to go? How is the event going to go? And it's not just Mike Pence, y'all. It's Kimberly Guilfoyle, whatever the fuck that bitch's name is. It's a couple of Republican representatives. I think 1 or 2 Republican senators. It's I know why they're doing it, you guys. I know why they're doing it, but god damn you sons of bitches, have you no fucking shame? Have you no shame? Have you no shame? Let me see. How is the QAnon party on Monday going to go? How is the QAnon party going to go? How is the QAnon party on Monday that Mike Pence is attending? How's that going to go? The QAnon party for Mike Pence on Monday. How is that going to go? The QAnon party with Mike Pence on Monday. QAnon. QAnon party on Monday. Okie dokie. Double line of 7. First card, the birds. Second card, the cross. Third card, bouquet. Fourth card, the house. Fifth card, the clouds. Sixth card, the crossroads. And the 7th and final card, the mice. Bottom, fish. Sun. Book. Woman. Moon. Key. And stars. Read in a forward narration. Speeches. Speeches about religious, dogmatic, fucked up fuckeries of belief. Happy for the administration, the gifts of the administration, how lovely and wonderful and fantastic this administration will be. And at the end of the day, stoking fear, chaos, anxiety, worry, and conspiracies ahead of the elections. You got the clouds, the crossroads, which is your elections, the mice, which is worry, anxiety, stress, thievery, stolen items, lost items, okay? Confusion and worry around the election, stroking these people up, stoking them, firing the flame of the mainstream wackadoodles. Here with the mice and the stars, conspiracies that are widespread, conspiracies on the internet, conspiracies on the media, conspiracies that are all over the place. They're spreading. This is metastasizing and spreading conspiracies, okay? Bottom row. Money that is successful and brings success, money that brings success remains hush, hush. And there's a woman there that is very significantly important into reaching their success, okay? This woman looks to be a very serious donor, and she's got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of money. It looks like he may have a private meeting with her, because the birds nights down to the cross. There's a private meeting, okay? Private meeting to her, also a private meeting with the group of wackadoodle shitheads that end up going. This is a woman that is very, 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 very burdened, suffering. happy with his success in his career. Getting the keys to the house is important, and clearing away all of the problems that are being brought if Joe Biden gets into office, because Joe Biden created all the shit we're in, not the moron that's been squatting in the White House for the past 4 years. Okay? There's money that is missing. There's going to be money missing. They're talking about money as well. This is a fundraiser because money is being gifted. The fish knights over to the bouquet. The birds is over the fish. They're talking about money and raising money. However, what all of that is classified, confidential, closed off. Those talks about the fundraising and the money, hush, hush, keep it quiet. Okay. This woman here, I guarantee you, I don't have the ring here. But I guarantee you, he's telling her that if they get a second, and if they get in a second term, she's going to have the keys to a position in the cabinet. Right here. She's going to have the keys to a position in his cabinet. That's what he's going to tell her. And I know that because of all this that follows her. It's woman, moon, key, stars. I'll give you the job of your dreams. You can do whatever you want. He's selling. He's selling to this wackadoodle crazy person. I'm telling you, he's going to sell this woman on give us more money. No, this is not Betsy DeVos. This is the woman that's hosting the party for the crazies that, what's his face, Pence is going to on Monday, because she's a big donor. He's promising her the moon and stars right there. That if you keep giving us money, you can have any job in the administration that you want. Also talking to her about the donations and where the money's going to and how important it is for the elections, because if they don't, we're going to lose everything. Those top cards are really bad. It's clouds, crossroads, mice. He is stirring up this man's about to get into bed with some very dangerous crap. All for power and money. And to hell with how it destroys the country. It doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Gifted money. He's telling her that she can have a job in the administration. There may be some stuff that he tells her that is classified as well. Or she may have knowledge of something classified here. She's going to have a choice to make, but she plays a significant role in the upcoming elections. And it all has to do with spreading anxiety, worry, paranoia, craziness, trouble, chaos online, and spreading it and spreading it and spreading it and spreading it. Conversations about money, gifts that are kept secret, problems around her careers, or people that are emotionally distraught with these two. Clouds and moon. Serious emotional, like fucking fuckery right here. And a bunch of crazies, a network of crazies online, spreading fear, anxiety, and misinformation, paranoia, spreading it everywhere. Let's see. A significant sacrifice and a burden that clears her in the administration, and she plays a key role in the choices that she makes. She gives him access to the group of crazies. One of these days, I'm going to read on that mofo's next life too. Because you can't tell me you're a good Christian man and you know what the kind of shit you're peddling, all for power. That is disgusting. Jesus, if Jesus were here, he'd bitch slap the fucking hell out of your ass, Mike Pence. Bitch slap you. And I got one more question, and then I'm going to cut it because I want to watch the Rachel Maddow show tonight because Peanut's not here to watch football, and I can have the TV. I want to see. Oh my God, these people in Portland, you guys, if you're in the Portland area and you're not currently affected, please, 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 your fire departments, your shelters. And like I said, I'm probably not tonight because everything here closes at 7 now because of COVID. Probably tomorrow. Thank you, Range Rover. Oh, calming. I don't know about calming, Range Rover. I went on a freaking rant yesterday and today. Probably going to go to Trader Joe's tomorrow and pick up like 40, 50 bucks worth of stuff and take it to the fire department. I got closets to clean out too. I can take that to my local shelters, which I got to find online because I'm sure everything is closed right now because of COVID. So I'm wondering where the drop boxes are for everything. Okay, and I got one final last question. I want to see the month of January after Inauguration Day. Inauguration is January 21st. How do I word that? How do I word that? Let's look at the month after. Well, from Inauguration Day, so January 21st to February 21st, 2021. Let me see. January 21st, 2021 through February 21st, 2021, the month after Inauguration Day. Tell me what is happening in America. What is happening in America on the day of inauguration and the following month? What is going on in America the day of inauguration and the following month? What is happening in America the day of inauguration and the following month? What is happening in America on Inauguration Day 2021 and the following month? What's happening in America the day of inauguration? What is happening in America? Day of inauguration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And the following month. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day in the following month. Inauguration Day and the month afterwards. First column down, mice, cross, mountain. Next column down, dog, sun, fox. Next column down, snake, tree, man. There's going to be some serious issues, either through an illness that is spreading because the mice nights down to the tree, which would be COVID, of course. the corners of this is mice, snake, man, mountain. There's going to be problems with groups of people that are crazy and paranoid and nuts and mental and believe lies from the man that told them, and they're going to cause a world of problems. I don't have the garden here to say riots, terrorist attacks, none of that stuff, but it's like those people are going to go effing mental. They are going to be suspicious of the results and the person that claims success. They're going to be extremely suspicious of that. They are not going to trust it. The conspiracies here, people that are loyal are not going to trust. Here, take away, steal. Here's your loyalty, and it's false. It's fake. It's dangerous. It causes problems. Okay? They're not going to believe it. They're going to cause problems. There's going to be a lot of suffering and pain, but then there is success and growth. Slow growth. It's not quick. It's not quick. The tree takes time and time and time to grow. Also, the lies that were spewed by Trump, the conspiracies that were spewed by Trump, all of that stuff continues to grow. However, a light will be shown on it. Whereas now where he's trying to, kind of like what we just heard on the news a couple of days ago, where he was forcing the Department of Homeland Security to tamper down the white supremacist in this country and the terrorist attacks from homebred terrorists, and blame the far left, fabricating that sort of stuff where he was trying to cover up for it. All of that shit comes to light now. Okay. It's going to be cleanup crew like a mother. Okay. There's going to be a huge amount of problems in regards to people that are paranoid, that are willing to sacrifice and commit crimes and do so covertly. The big problems are going to come from people that are paranoid, crazy, delusional, fucked up in the head, have mental issues, serious mental issues, and they're going to be suspicious of everything. I don't have the scythe here, which is a sudden attack. I don't have the whip here, which would be violence. And I don't have the garden here, which would be talking about communities. What I do have here are cards that support that those of like minds will kind of sort of be going back into the shadows. However, they go back into the shadows to plot. To plot. There's going to be people that are punished for lying. So I don't know if we're going to see a rise of, there was 100 cases, or was it 1,000 in Georgia of people that took Trump's advice and went and voted twice? We're going to see people being punished for lying, people being punished for fraud, people being punished for criminality. Also, January 21st until February 2021, those within, if this is presenting as Trump here, there's a man here, karma catches up, because the advisors that participated in the criminality and lied on his behalf, the advisors and the loyalists that helped him to cover up and did stuff to manipulate, to defraud, to con, to do some shady ass crap, You're going to start hearing about that. Those things will take time. They're not going to grow overnight. Okay. But we may get a clearer view of how wide of a scope it is. We're only going to get we're going to start to see the big picture. Inauguration day, no crowds because of the virus. But watch out for the crazies. I don't see them out in public in this spread. I see them plotting. For those, if the dog is representative, if I read it in the context of those that are in the cabinet right now, they're going to be shitting their pants out of fear for being punished for lying, out of fear of being punished for manipulating stuff, doing a bunch of shady stuff. There's a person here whose health is not good, and needs to be looked at perhaps by some sort of a specialist. There's pain and suffering and perhaps a sacrifice here due to health. I mean, these are all bad cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 9 are bad. And we already know there's going to be a mountain of shit to clean up. So get ready. Get ready. And once the light is shown on it, you're going to see just how big that mountain is. Okay, we're not talking like, a piddly mountain down the street. We're talking like K2 that you got to climb over, this mother effer. Okay, for those of you that don't know, K2 I think is in Afghanistan. It's one of the tallest mountains, and not only is it not the tallest, but I think also traversing that is one of the most challenging things for mountain climbers. It's going to be hard. There's going to be people that are loyal that are going to start looking and start moving forward with investigations here, and also investigating people in this administration, the loyalists that lied to Congress, people that were under oath here and lied here, people that concealed and covered up and did shady stuff and just kind of, all that stuff went away. People that, advisors that obstructed and delayed. Things may start, you may start to see the real bigger picture come May. But for January 20th through February 20th, it's going to be nasty. But it looks like things start clearing up around May. But in that time frame from January to May, watch out for the advisors, because they're going to come to light. And the criminality, the thievery, the conspiracies, all of it starts to get around Trump and those that helped him, starts to become illuminated. What do you mean I'm gone? So that's what I'm getting for that month. Okay, you guys. Rachel Maddow comes on in 10 minutes, y'all. Did I disappear for a second? So yeah, there's that. I would love to see what other readers get on that. Like I said, nobody gets everything. We all get bits and pieces, okay? So I am going to say a huge thank you to everyone who joined me today on no notice. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone who super chatted. Again, I don't mean to keep harping you guys, but if you are in an area that is currently affected by the fires, if you can, please consider donating to your shelters. please consider donating to your local fire departments. These people are working extremely hard, and a lot of people have lost their homes. Thank you, Autumn, for hanging out, and Jenny and Johnny, our favorite little Johnny ever. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. And I'm getting ready to watch Miss Rachel Maddow. So, everyone, please have a safe evening. Take care. Don't forget to, if you can, hug your family. Tell them you love them. And everybody take care, okay? Bye. Bye, guys.